Once again, I welcome you all for this next part of the Karnaugh map method of reduction. So, in the last part, we have discussed in the three variable Karnaugh map method of reduction problems. So, now we are entering into the four variable Karnaugh map method of reduction. So, already we know that the K-map reduction is used for design a combinational or any sequential circuits in a digital applications. And also we know that the step-by-step solving procedure, that means a reduction procedure of Karnaugh map. So according to that, or as per the steps, we are going to reduce the Karnaugh map method of reduction for four variable equations. So here I am taking or considering a simple problem similar to the three variable Karnaugh map method of reduction. All the types are taken here. All the types are taken here. Okay. According to that, I'm going to solve this problem. According to that, I'm going to solve this problem. So the problem given to us is simplify the following expression by using Karnaugh map. So in this problem given is four variable Karnaugh map reduction technique. How I found it? Since the four variable is given as a function, since a four variable is given as a function, and also we can determine based upon the maximum number given in the problem, the maximum numbers given in the problem. So you please take that maximum number, that is 14, and you convert that into or write the equivalent binary. Since it is a 14, so 8 plus 4 12 plus 2 14. So this is the equivalent value of a binary for 14 number. This is a maximum number given in the problem. So by using this or by taking this, we can confirm that how many numbers of variables is there. So totally 4 bits are there. So we can conclude that it is a 4 variable Karnaugh map method of reduction. So we know the step-by-step procedure for Karnaugh map method of reduction. The first step is take the problem as it is. Take the problem or a given problem as it is, and then find out and then find out whether it is in the direct form or not. If it is not in the direct form, you have to convert it into the direct form. Otherwise, what you have to do? So you have to do or you have to correct it or bring it into the correct form. That means what? Either in this numerical form or a canonical form, whatever may be the convenient form to you. So according to that, the problem given to us is simplify the given equation, that is function of a b c d equal to 0 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5 6 8 9 12 13 and 14 is the given problem. So we have to draw the Karnaugh map. Since it is a four variable, one side a b, so a bar b bar, a bar b, a b bar. Similarly, C bar, D bar, C, C bar D, C D bar, C D. So the next step is you should know this, or you please recollect how to fill the cells. Numbering is like this: 0, 1, 2, 3 should be here, 3 should be here, and then 4, 5, and then 6 to be here, and then 7. Since this Karnaugh map is constructed based upon the gray code method, already I explained to you. Then 8 should be here, and then 9, 10, 11 to be here, 11 to be here. So if you do some problems, 5 to 10 problems, automatically you can familiar or you can draw the Karnaugh map without any mistakes. So 14 to be here, 15 to be here. Okay, now the tabulation is drawn. Next step is fill the value. Fill the value. I'm going to fill the value. Since it is a SOP, so I have to fill the Karnaugh map cells. Whatever be the numbers given in the problem, in that corresponding cell is 1. So 0 is given. Please listen carefully. 0 is given, so I'm putting here as 1. 1 is also given, so 1. And then 2 is given, 1. And then 4 is given, so I'm putting here as 1. 5 is given, so this is the 5. This is the 5, so I'm putting here as a 1. And then 6 is also given, 1. 8 is given, so put 1 here. And then 9 is given, so 1. And then 12 is a number given in that problem. Then 13, afterwards 14, afterwards 14. That's all. So the next step is also over. So after, draw the Karnaugh map and then write the cell's position or cell numbering like this in the bottommost part of each cells, and then fill the Karnaugh map whatever be the numbers given in the problem, that is a 1, since it is a SOP based problem. And then next step is what? Next step is what? Grouping or circling. Grouping or circling. For that, you know the procedure. For that, you have to check by using the 2 power n formula from the maximum to minimum. From maximum to minimum. So maximum to minimum number of checking. That is the maximum and minimum. So 2 power 4 means 16. So first you have to check all 16 cells are 1 or not. And then 2 power 3, that is 8 numbers of cells are can be grouped or not. And then 2 power 2 is a 4. Then 4 numbers of cells can be grouped or not. And then 2 power 1, it means that 2 cells can be grouped or not. Afterwards 2 power 0, then 1, only one cell. Okay, so according to this, first you have to check. That means you start from maximum to minimum. So 2 power 4 means 16 numbers of ones or 16, all 16 cells are 1. No, because here, then one more thing I forget to uh, fill this. So whatever be the number given, all that corresponding positions I filled by using number 1. So remaining cells, you please don't forget to fill it, because it may causes some or results some problems that may be uh, wrong grouping during solving the problem. So the remaining empty cells are filled with zeros. The remaining empty cells are filled with zeros. Now grouping or circling. For that, first you have to check the 2 power 4, that is all 16 cells are not. No, because 5 zeros are there. So definitely not possible. So you don't bother about that. And then come to this 2 power 3 equal to 8. So is there is any possible to grouping 8 numbers of ones? Yes, there is a possibilities of grouping uh, 8 numbers of ones. So this is a possible grouping of cells. So this is the 8 numbers of grouping. So the first grouping is over. Then, as already told in the 3 variable Karnaugh map method of reduction, once you grouping, then you have to check is there is any ungrouped ones are there or not. Yes, here another 3 more ones are here. Then you have to grouping, or you have to check is there is any possibilities of 8 numbers of ones. Oh, no chance. So it is not possible. So this is the first grouping. This is the first grouping. So it's over. It's over. Then second grouping, is it possible or not? We have to check. Then 2 power 4. 2 power 4 means 4 numbers of ones. So here 3 numbers of ones, but we can group this as one and this as another one group. So please listen carefully. This is one, four numbers of ones grouping category. So the second grouping is also over. And then check is there is any ungrouped one or there or not. Yes, is there or not. Yes, only one is left out. Then you have to check is there is any possibilities to grouping by using four numbers of ones. So in this case, it is possible. How it is? That means it is a another one grouping. Please listen carefully. See this. It is another one grouping. My ungrouped one can be grouped with already grouped numbers of ones. Already grouped numbers of ones. So this is the third category. So this is the third grouping. So with this, everything is over or not. For that, you have to confirm by checking is there is any ungrouped one is there or not in the Karnaugh map. So all the number of ones in this case is over or grouped or circled. So next step is you please take the common variables. For that, all eight numbers of ones, what is the common variable? So for this one or this row, a bar is changing to a here, so definitely a is not a common variable. Similarly, b is also not a common variable. For these two columns, c bar is common. Here also c bar is common, but d bar is here, d is here, so d bar is changing to d. So the common variable for this case is C bar. C bar. Okay. Similarly, here two, for these two ones, A bar is common since B is changing to B bar. Similarly, here also the common is A bar only. And row wise, for these two ones, here C bar D bar, here C bar D bar, sorry, C D bar. So C bar is changing to C. Definitely C is not a common variable. Similarly, for this also same thing. So for this second grouping, the common variable is A bar and then D bar, A bar and D bar. Similarly, for the third grouping, so what is the common variable? Here, A bar is changing to A. Definitely, A is not a common variable. So B may be a one common variable. And then in this sequence, that means C bar here, here C. So it changed here. D bar here, here also D bar. So no changing according to that D bar. So the next step is also over. Now the final step, you have to take the or write the common variables like this: C bar plus A bar, D bar, and then plus B D bar, B D bar, B D bar. So it is a answer. So the problem given to us is this. Its result is like this. Sometimes it may further reduced by using a postulate. That means Boolean postulate. In this case, how we can take this or how we can just a minute again. So D bar is common, so taken here, then A bar plus B. This is also another one step. You can write your answer like this. This is also correct. This is also correct. So the problem given to us is like this. By using Karnaugh map, the result is this one. The result is this one. That's all. For this 16 marks in your in semester examination. Sometimes in gate questions maybe a 2-mark question. So you please practice more problems. Then you can solve many problems in your competitive examinations also. Okay, and then now we are moving into the next type of problem. Next type of problem, similar to the previous case. Now I am entering into the second method of a problem. So what is the difference between the previous problem and this problem? The difference is only this part. The difference is only this part. What is this? So in this case, the difference is don't care term is included. The term don't care is given. It means that already I explained in the Karnaugh map method of reduction with don't care. So it means that whenever it needs, you can take it. Otherwise, you can leave it at the time of grouping. Okay, according to that, we are going to reduce the problem or solve this problem. It is also similar to the previous one, nothing new, but only one thing here is it has a don't care term. The term is don't care. So here, similar to that, we have to draw a Karnaugh map is the first, or first you have to confirm whether the given problem is as per the format or uh, the numerical format or not. Otherwise, you have to bringing it into the canonical form, bringing it into the canonical form. Then, how many numbers of variables checking? Similar to the previous problem. Here also, you please read the problem carefully. If suppose the problem is not given or carrying the number of variables, how to find out that? By using the maximum number in the problem. So here also the maximum number given in this problem is 14. Its equivalent binary is again 1 1 1 0. It contains 4 bits. So each bit's one variable. So it's a 4 variable Karnaugh map. So that is also over. Then draw the Karnaugh map and then mention the numbering. So this is the Karnaugh map. So the numbering is similar to the last problem. 0 1 2 to be here, 3 to be here, and then 4 5 6 to be here, not here. So it is a 7, 8 should comes to here, 9 10, and then 11 12 13 14 to be here, and then 15. You know the reason. You know the reason. So the Karnaugh maps are designed by using the gray code. By using the gray code. Then the next step is after draw the Karnaugh map and then mention the cell values 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Fill the Karnaugh map. Again, since it is a SOP problem, all the given numbers to be filled as 1. As 1. So 0 is given, so 1. 1 is also given, 1 to be here. 2 is given, this is the 2. So here 1. And then 8 is given, 8 is here. Please listen carefully. 9 is the given problem. So I filled 9 here. And then 12. Then 14. Sorry, 13. Afterwards, 14 is also given. Afterwards, 14 is also given. And then so that's all the given numbers in the problems are filled. Please listen now. You have to fill the don't cast also by using either cross mark or like this some star, or in some other authors they mentioned that as a D. Don't care. They mentioned that as a D. They mentioned that as a D. So here we have to mark in the don't care part also. So the number 4 is as a don't care. So here I am using a cross mark. Here I am using a cross mark because it is almost all the authors are using this representation. So 4 is given, so 4 is don't care. 5 is also given, that is also don't care. 6 is also given as a don't care in this problem. Afterwards, 10 is also given here, don't care. Yeah, don't care. That's all. That step is also over. Now you have to check all the given numbers are marked or mentioned or fixed in the corner of map. After that, the next step is grouping or circling. Next step is grouping or circling. For that, again, from maximum to minimum. So that and all already you know. Maximum to minimum checking. It means that what? Maximum number of cells. Maximum numbers of cells is 1 or not. So that means since it is a 4 variable, first 16 and then 8 numbers of 1 since 2 power 3 and then 4 numbers of 1 since 2 power 2 and then 2 numbers of cells since 2 power 1, then 1 number of cells. Okay, so this is the sequence. Here, after filling this, the numbers are not given in that problem, so should be marked as 0. Should be marked as 0. So I marked it here as a 0. So three different thing in this Karnaugh map. All ones are the primary implicants or canonical values. D is the don't care terms, and then zeros are not given in that problem. Okay, then grouping. First, you have to check 16 numbers of one, no chance because 4 zeros are there. And then 8 numbers of ones is possible or not. You have to check. So, actually, not possible, not there. But if I combine the don't care terms along with the number of ones, it is possible. So, this is the first grouping. This is the first grouping. Please see the screen carefully. Here one totally six ones only available. Remaining two cells 4 and 5 are not having one, but here the term the one in the problem is a don't care term, so you can consider that as a one. That means if you need means you can include that. So this is the first grouping. So I can treat this as a 8 numbers of cells. So the first grouping is over. So listen carefully. It is a little bit change or different from the previous problem. Then after grouping this, you have to check is there is any ungrouped one is there or not in your corner map. Yes, there are two numbers of ones are still ungrouped. So this one, that is cell number 2 and cell number 14. It is not possible to grouping in 8 numbers of cells. So next you move to the 4 numbers of cells. 4 numbers of cells. So for that you have to see here only 2 numbers of one, remaining 2 in this particular column is as a don't care term. So if you need for the grouping, you can add it. Otherwise, you can leave it. Yes, if we add, we can group these two, or we can encircle these two, or circling these two numbers of ones. That's all. Very simple problem. The second grouping is also over. Second grouping is also over. Then what is the next step after grouping or after circling? You have to take the common variables from the grouping. So here in this column, C bar here common to all 4 numbers of ones, D bar also common. But here C bar is C bar, D bar is changing to D. So one of the variable is D bar. That means the common variable is D bar. From this AB, so here A bar is changing to A, B bar is changing to B, therefore there is no common variable. The only common variable in this problem is what? C bar. So since D is not a common variable, C bar is a common variable. So in this case, here all 4 ones common variables C, D bar. Here for this one A bar, B bar, it changes to B is changes to B bar here. Definitely B is not a common variable. And then A is changing to A bar. Again, there is no common variable from this. So only the common variable is C D bar. C D bar. So what is the result for this? Y of or f of y of or f of a b c d is a given problem. Y of f of a b c d is a given problem. Its final result is c bar plus c d bar. C d bar. That's all the result. That's all the result. Okay. In sometimes after reducing this, the question may be like this: draw the circuit diagram. That may be in the second unit as per your syllabus, but anyhow here also we can draw the combinational circuit or a resultant circuits logical diagram. Draw the logical diagram for the obtained results. So very simple. Two different ways you can draw. Here I am draw the diagram directly. That means C as one of the input, C as the one of the input, this is the input, C input, and then it is converted into C bar here by introducing a NOT gate. By introducing a NOT gate. So C is taken here, C is taken here, and then D bar is another one input. C and D is the input. So please listen. I'm considering this is a D, this is the D, D as the second input. Okay, D bar, D as the one of the input, C as the one of the input. So here C is comes to D, C bar, D is comes to D bar, D is comes to D bar. So C bar and then C and D bar. Here it is C, it is D bar. So here C, D bar, both are or both are so logically added. That's all. So in sometimes the examination question may be like this: draw the logical diagram. So you have to draw like this. This is the logical diagram for the output obtained from the Karnaugh map. From the Karnaugh map. Okay. So very simple, at the same time easy. Sorry, very important at the same time easy method of problem. What is the difference between the previous problem and this problem? Only one different. In the previous problem, this part is not given. This part, that means don't care term is not given. So here it is given. So what we have to do, if need, you can add it for the grouping. If not necessary, you can leave it. That's all. So these two groupings, it is necessary in this particular problem. So I included and the grouping. Finally, I'm taking the common variable outside. So this is the final output. Okay. So the second method of problem is also over. Second method of Karnaugh map method of Karnaugh map reduction for four variable Karnaugh map is over. Now I am moving to the next problem. The next problem. Listen carefully. Very simple, but you please see this problem. Here, a problem given to us is reduce the given Boolean expression by using Karnaugh map. It is given as a K map. So the problem given is not like a previous case. That means not in a canonical form or minterm instead of that equation. So what is the step? You have to convert this into the binary form or a canonical form. Okay. So here A bar means 0. Please listen carefully. B bar means 0. C bar given, so it is 0. So D bar it is again 0. Then A bar means 0. That is complemented term is treated as 0. B means 1. Please listen. B means 1. C bar again 0. D means 1. Similarly here, I am writing here. A means 1. B means 1. C bar 0. D means 1. A means 1 uncomplemented. Complemented term is 0. Complemented term C bar means 0. Uncomplimented 1. So here 1, 1, 1, 1. Here 0, 0, 1, 0. So I repeat once again, if suppose in your problem is like this kinds of equation, what is the step you have to do? You have to find out the binary equivalent or straight away write the binary values for each variables. Since it is a SOP problem, since it is a SOP, that means sum of the products, all the uncomplemented variables is 1. Uncomplemented variables is treated as a 1. Complemented variable is treated as 0. Is treated as 0. So based on that only I am writing here. Based on that only I am writing here. Then what is the next step? Then what is the next step? All this after converting this, so straight away we can say this is a 0. See, because 0 0 0 0 means 0, 0 1 0 1 means 5. Please listen carefully, this is very important. This is 5. And then 1 1 0 1, 8 plus 4 12 plus 1 13. Okay, and then here 8 plus 1 9, 8 plus 1 9, and then here all are 1, so it is a 15. It is 15. And then 0 0 1 0, so it is 2. It is 2. So now the above problem can be rewritten as, please listen carefully again, y of a b c d equal to summation of min terms. What is the problem given to us now? 0 comma 5 comma next to 5, or 0 comma 2 in the order. It is 2 now, and then 5 next to 5 are I think 9, and then 13, and then 15. That's all the problem given to us. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So probably 7 variables. Sorry, 1 2 3 4 5 6. All 6 are now converted into canonical form. All 6 are converted into canonical form. So canonical form is now again similar to the previous problem. Afterwards, nothing difficult to you, since you already familiar or practice. C bar D bar here, C bar D, C D, and then sorry C D bar, and then C D is here. C D is here. Similarly, A bar, B bar, A bar B, and then A B bar here. Since it should follow the gray code, then A B. So please don't forget each and every time, at least till 6 or 6 to 10 problems, you have to write each cell's value. 0, 1, 2 to be here, and then it's a 3, 4, 5. Sometimes it may be bore to you, but if you practice, no need to follow this. After 10 or 12 problems or 15 problems, if you solved or if you familiar or if you are having a confidence. After the 7, you should fill here 8, the numbering 9, and then 10 to be here, 11, and then 12 is here, 13, 14, and then 15. Okay, that's all. The problem is over. So problem given to us is a Boolean format which is converted into or rewrite written as a canonical form. This is called canonical form. This is called canonical canonical form. Or sometimes maybe in min terms. Or sometimes it may be the problem in min terms. Whatever may be the things. So anyhow, so after reducing, 0 is given, so the given number is filled with 1. Filled with 1. 2 is also given, and then number 5 is given. Afterwards, 9. Where is the 9? 9 is given here, and then 13. Afterwards, 15. So this is the totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 ones are there or not, you have to check. Yes, all 6 are marking here or mentioned here. Then other cells to be filled with 0. Don't forget. So these are the others not having the output. So I filled with 0. What is the next step? Next step is a grouping. Next step is a grouping. So listen carefully. So you know that the grouping should be what? That means you should check from maximum to minimum. Maximum to minimum. This and all you know that what is maximum to minimum. That means all 16 cells and then 8 numbers of cells and then 4 numbers of cells and then 2 numbers of cells and then only one cell is 1 or not. So definitely all 16 cells are 1 or no, because some zeros are there. Then you have to check 8 numbers of ones. This is also not possible in this problem. There is no possibilities of grouping 8 numbers of cells. Then you have to check is there is any possibilities of 4 numbers of ones. So no adjacent 4 numbers of ones available here. So this is also not possible in this problem. The next you have to check 2 numbers of ones. Yes, it is possible. We can grouping. Please listen carefully. 1. This is the first grouping. And then again after grouping, is there is any ungrouped cell is there or not? One is there or not? Yes, available. Another 4 numbers of ones. The next grouping is this one. It is the next grouping. So the second grouping is also over or circling. Afterwards, again you have to check if there is any ungrouped one is available or not. Yes, another two number of ones are there. So you can group this as like this. So this is the third grouping. This is the third grouping. And then you have to check once again if there is any ungrouped number is here. Yes, only one cell, there is 9. Again you have to do the grouping like this. Okay, it is another one possible grouping. So totally 4 groupings. All are only 2 numbers of ones. Only 2 numbers of ones. So you know that already if all 16 cells means the results to be a number 1. If it is 8 numbers of ones are grouped means one variable. 4 numbers of one means results to be a 2 variable, maybe a combination of a complement and complement variable. If 2 numbers of ones grouped means 3 variable is the result. Only one cell is solo grouping means 4 variable is the result. So in this problem, all are only 2 groupings, 2 numbers of them. So straight away you take or write the common variable. For this first grouping, a bar here is changing to a. Definitely a is not a common variable, but b may be the common variable. So b. So in this sequence, C bar D bar is common to both. So B C bar D bar, B C bar D bar. Then second grouping, here A bar B bar is common. Second grouping, common variable is definitely A bar, and then B bar is common. From this C bar here is changing to C, so definitely a C is not a common variable. Therefore, A bar, B bar, D bar is a common variable for second grouping. Then third grouping, from this AB is one of the common variable. AB is common to both one, and then from here it is C bar is changing to C again. So D is a common variable. So A, B, D. So listen carefully. Then fourth grouping, for these two numbers of one, cell number 9 and 13 can be grouped, that is a fourth grouping. For this, A is changing to A, not changing A. A is retained as A, B is changing to B bar. Therefore, one of the variable is A. So in this sequence, C bar D is a common variable. C bar D is. That's all. Then you have to take the result or write the result. Y of A, B, C, D equal to first one B, C bar, D bar. sorry D, and then second grouping A bar, B bar, D bar, and then third grouping common variable A, B, D, and then the last one fourth grouping A, C bar, D, A, C bar, D. That's all. So this is the third method of problem. One more method is also available or possible in your end semester examination or gate examination. Most of the cases that kind of a problem will be possible. We will see later session. Okay, but anyhow, this is the third method of Karnaugh-Mach method of reduction. Third method of Karnaugh-Mach method of reduction. Okay, I think now you can familiar about Karnaugh method of reduction in four variable based problem or four variable problems. Okay, the first method is straight away min terms or canonical form may be given, and then the second method is with don't care, and the third method is like this. Third step method of a problem is like this: boolean expressions are given. Okay, if suppose if it is like this, means you have to replace all the uncomplement values as one, complement values zeros, then you have to write like this. In some authors maybe like this in minterm directly m naught, this is m5, this is m13, it is also correct. Then this is a m9, and this is a m15, and this is a m2. Okay, these are all the minterm representation. Minterm representation, if it is so means how it is. So the problem is given is like this: summation of m0 comma m2 comma m5, same thing, but the representation only different. M9, and then M13, and M15. That's all. The remaining are same. The remaining are same means all the steps are same. All the steps are same. So it is the third method of problem. See, it is the third method of problem. Now, what is the next one? That is fourth method is also there. That is fourth method is also there. What is the fourth method? What is the fourth method? So it is the very important thing. Please see here. The problem may be like this. The problem may be like this. Just a moment. The problem is like this. You forget about this. Now I am entering into all. The new problem is like this. The problem is function of a, b, c, d equal to. Please listen. Very important. A, b, c plus a bar b plus a c a b bar c b bar. Please listen. This is the problem. Again, this is very important thing to please listen carefully. The problem given to us is like this. The problem given to us is like this. This is the function. So what is the difference between previous one and this one? The problem is not in a complete form. The problem is not a complete form. Either in canonical or in minterm or in Boolean expression. In all the form, it is incompleted. So the problem is in Boolean expression. This is in Boolean expression. At the same time, what is this? Incompleted. It is a incompleted one. Incompleted one. How to solve this? How to solve this? So for this, please listen carefully. Very important. For this, what we have to do? What we have to do? First, you have to find out the missing variables. First, you have to find out the missing variables or a missing combinations. Missing combinations. What is the missing variables or how to find out this? or how to find the missing variables. Okay, once you find out, from that you have to find out or finalize the canonical form. Afterwards, filling up the Karnaugh map, and then grouping, then common variable taken outside. That is a as usual procedure. That's a as usual procedure. Nothing difficult. So in this case, that means the fourth method of a problem, what we have to do, what we have to do. Read the problem. The function given to us is a incompleted form. Incompleted form. That means all four variables is not given in the SOP format of Boolean expression. So what we have to do, you have to find out the complete expression or write the complete expression. How? That is very important. Now I am going to explain that. Okay, see that. So the first thing is here. For that, what is the step? What is the missing variable? First, you have to take the equation. Take the equation. That is the first step, and then find out the missing variables. Listen, please. Missing variable. What is mean by that? So in this first part, totally three variables. So the problem itself, they mentioned that is this is the four variable equation. Here only three variables. One variable is missing. One variable is missing. That is D. The variable D is missing. So finding the missing variable. Missing variable find out. That is the next step. Then write the combinations of missing variable. Combinations of missing variable. That means in this case, example is D is missing. Its complement or a combination is D bar. Similarly, the second part of this equation is A bar and B. So what is the missing variables? C and D. So its combination you have to write. C D means what is the missing combination? C bar D bar. Very important. Please listen. Then C bar D, and then C D bar, and then C D. Similarly, here third part totally four variables, so there is no missing variable. Okay. Then after this, once you find out the missing variable and its combinations, or writing this, find out any redundant term or repeated term. Redundancy or repeated terms. Redundancy is there or repeated term is there. What you have to do? Simply omit it. Simply omit it. I will explain. No problem. Afterwards, what is the next step? Reconstruct the equation. Reconstruct the equation or expression in canonical form or min term, whatever may be the thing. Okay, according to this. So, what is the first step? Take the problem as it is. Take the problem as it is. So, I take the problem as it is. Then, next step, missing variables. So, please listen for this. First case, one missing variable, that is D. That is D. D is the missing variable. So its combinations I'm going to write. Please listen. A, B, C. Missing variable in answer. So what is the missing variable? D. So here A, B, C, and then D bar. Over. D is the missing variable and its combination is 2. So like this. For this. What is the missing variable? C, D. Okay. Two variables are missing here. So how to write? A bar B is common. Please listen carefully. Simple, but you should listen. A bar B, A bar B, A bar. It is a constant one because the problem itself, these two variables are given. Now, C D combinations. C D combination. These are the missing variable combination. So these two variables are missing. So C bar D bar, C bar D, C D bar C D. Okay. Here no need or no missing variable, zero variables. So simply leave it. Okay. Then what is the next step? after finding out is there is any repeated term is there in this expression. So A, B, C, D here, any where else is it there? No. Then A, B, C, D bar, A, B, C, D bar is there or not? You have to check. No. So you have to consider this one and this one. And then A bar, B, C bar, D bar. A bar, B is not repeated anywhere. So you can consider this. And then A bar, B, C bar, D. A bar, B, C bar, D bar. Then A bar, B, C bar, D. Nowhere repetition. And then A bar, B, C, D bar. A bar, B, C, D bar. No repetition. Then A bar, then A bar, B, C, D. A bar, B, C, D. Okay. Here also no repetition. So you consider as it is. You consider as it is. If suppose the problem itself like this, one more thing is A, B, C, D. So the problem is now written like this. In addition to this, A, B. Here also no missing variable R4, but here A, B, C, D is available. So A, B, C, D is the redundant variable. You neglect it. You neglect it. This redundant term is neglected according to this. Now you have to bringing it into the canonical form. All uncomplemented values are 1, remaining are 0. So 1 1 1 1. So this is the equivalent value of 15. Please listen. It is a 15. Then 8 4 2. So it is a 14. The value is 14. Okay, since 1 1 1 0. Okay, here 1 1 1 1. Okay, for better understanding, I'm writing here. So this is 0 1 0 0 means what? 4. This is 4. Here 0, please listen carefully. 1 0 1. It means that what? 5. It means that what? 5. So 0 1 1 0. It means that what? 6. It is a 6. So here 0 1 1 this 7. This 7. Now here 1 0 1 0. So this is 10. This is 10. That's all over. Now the problem is reconstructed. Here A, B, C, D is considered. So according to this rule, redundancy should be neglected, omitted, or repeated terms to be omitted. Even if it is 2 times or 3 times or 4 times, how many number of times? No problem. Only one time you have to take or you have to consider. Now the above problem is now rewritten as minterm in terms of minterm. So what is the minimum value? Starts from 4, 5, 6, 7, afterwards 10, then 14, and 15. Over. The column is now comes to the normal. That's all. The new form of the problem is function f of a, b, c, d equal to. Okay. So if you are strong this particular thing, that's all. Remaining thing as usual procedure. So what is the step you have to do for this kind of a problem? First you write the problem as it is, take the problem as it is. First step is problem. Okay, and then finding the missing variable. So this is the second step. It is also verbal. So in the first part of the equation is variable d is missing and its combination, you have to write d bar. One variable is missing, so d and d bar. And then in this part of the equation, the missing variable is 2. So the missing variable is 2. So its combination you have to consider C bar D bar C bar D C bar D CD bar, CD. Then here no missing variables, here also no missing variable. After that, what is the step? Repeated numbers of or repeated term is there or not, you have to check. So at the time of checking, if there is any repeated term or redundancy is there, you have to include it. Then finally, reconstruct, collect the variables, that is the equation. Okay. Then as usual procedure. What is the next thing? Once you arrive this, you have to directly go for filling up. 4 is given, so I am putting here as a 4 is given, so I have to put it here as 1. Then 5 is given 1, and then 6 is given 1. Please listen. This is 7. If you are strong, you can do it directly, no problem. No need to wait for me. You can do it. And then 10 is given, and then 14 where here, and then 15. That's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 numbers of ones. Yes, okay. Remaining, you should take with zeros. As usual procedure. Hereafter, no problem. As usual procedure. Okay. 0, 0, 0, 0. Then, what is the next step? Grouping or circling. For that, you know that what is the procedure? You have to check maximum to minimum. What? Number of cells. All 16 cells are one or not, or 8 numbers of cells can be grouped or not, or 4 cells can be grouped or not, or at least 2 numbers of cells, or at least 1 cell. Okay. So definitely not possible this case, since only 7 ones. So only 7 means this is also not possible. So next checking is only this. Yes, one of the grouping is all these 4 numbers of ones can be grouped. So it is the first grouping. This is the first grouping. And then you have to check if there is any ungrouped one. Yes, uncircled numbers are another 3. Then for that you have to check, or you can select like this. It is the next grouping. It is the next grouping, second grouping. Okay. And then again check if there is any possibilities of grouping 4 numbers of 1. No, only one cell is ungrouped or not circling. It can be grouped like this. It can be grouped like this. It can be grouped like this. It is the third grouping. This is the third grouping. Okay. I think we already completed this. Okay. For this first grouping, what is the common variable? No doubt A and B only the common variable. Remaining C and D is not possible. For this, what is the common variable? For this grouping, what is the common variable? In this, sorry, here I am not mentioning C bar D bar, C bar D, C D bar C D. Okay. So here what is the common variable? Definitely D is not a common variable. So C is one of the common variable. From here again A bar B bar, A bar B, A B bar. So according to this, B is another one common variable. So in this grouping, since it is a 2 numbers of ones grouping, so the results may be 3 variable, out of which C and D bar is the common variable. For these two, A is a common variable since B is changing to D bar. Therefore, what is the final result? F of A, B, C, D equal to, from the first grouping A, B, from the second grouping C, D, from the third grouping A, C, D bar. That's all. So this is the fourth method of a problem in this 4 variable or in a Karnaugh method of reduction. Karnaugh method of reduction. Very important method. In your examination, this type of question may be possible in a 16-mark question. That is in your in-semester examination. Or most of the competitive examinations like GATE, GAIL, SAIL, or BEL, or NLC, whatever may be the examination, competitive examinations, the questions from the Karnaugh map may be like this. Maybe like this. So totally four methods of problems. One is the first method is straightly given without any don't care. Second, straight away the problem is given along with don't care. And then third method is the problem is in Boolean expression. Problem is in Boolean expression along with this Boolean expression with don't care also sometimes. It is also possible. And then the last method is this method. Last method is this method. So the problem is in an incompleted Boolean expression. Incompleted Boolean expression. What you have to do? You have to find out the or write the completed equation. Then from that I have to identify the canonical form or term. Okay, that's all. So with this, all four methods of Karnaugh method of reduction is over. I hope that all the methods are covered in both the three variable as well as the four variable Karnaugh map method of reduction is over. With this, all the Karnaugh map method problem is over. Maybe in future we may discuss a five variable or a six variable Karnaugh map if time permits. Okay, or I will put it in a separate video, offline video. You please go through it. Hope that everybody can understand the Karnaugh map. So with this, I finished this part of Karnaugh map method of reduction. Thank you.